lakad matatag!
Normally.
This is an interesting approach.
Did Timber get banned? Oh no, okay. They ran the Timber Saw last.
Waga.
Yeah, I think so. This will be a true test here, and we see P-Squad East running into his opponents here alone. He is Spirit Breaker, but he's gonna go down. There's no way out of this. Too early on the game, you know, you don't have any wave to charge, and no way to escape.
Fast silencer. Not worth the chase. They're trying to figure out where he's going, I suppose. They're pinging it out, but he does have a TP. He's just gonna buy as much time as possible and eventually TP out, so gets the bounty rune.
Yeah, attempted a little bit for the courier hunt there, but he's not even gonna TP out,
Okay.
knowing that then, well, I didn't see this lane being that difficult, but I think a lot of it just stems down to that first wave. And look now, coming in with a help here from Silencer, he wants that int. Or does he? Ah, he doesn't have a point in Glaives yet, so he just walks away. He's like, I can't get int.
Oh. No
Feels
point,
bad.
Death Prophet. Yeah, I mean, Death Prophet.
27-13 denies on the mid lane by DP.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Rubik gets the courier kill, but he might be regretting that one. The viscous nasal goo adding up. You see the 3 stacks as well as those quills. The viscous nasal goo will actually wear off right there, but another couple of quill spans that should be killed. Snow, by the way, goes down in the mid lane during this, so Scourge McDuck will pick up the top lane kill, diving all the way to the tower. They also take out Medusa. Oh, the cut. So far, it doesn't look like they're able to. In fact, top lane, Bristleback is trying to worry about surviving up here. As Crawler, telekinesis just out of range, and Bristleback will be fine, but now back to Medusa. So again, we mentioned they saw her this whole time. They are going to eventually dive on top. They realize the support came to the top lane, and they have a free kill on Medusa. So yeah, she got some of that farm, but it's almost all taken away because of that death. They're a team that has that history of multiple Division 1 appearances and expected to be one of the top teams here this time around in Division 2, but top lane rotation, Scourge McDuck. Arena's out. This is a Bristleback, but it's 4 heroes and a lot used. So they do secure the kill, and it's now 2-7. And speaking of no tower damage, they're going to get a little bit here finally.
Yeah, might get quite a bit. 20 seconds for the Bristleback to respawn. They might opt to try and defend this.
Thing that's going so well for the cut. And speaking of Centaur, he might be in some trouble here as they're going to smoke gank on top and doesn't have a blink yet. Even with it, not going to matter. Even the global silence used in response, but there's no way he's getting out of that one.
Yeah, they tried to save, but the global silence is not quite gonna cut it there. That was a nice move. Again, they're getting value out of the arena as soon as possible, but they're moving so many.
Nice little bounty for the team as a whole. As Medusa's just trying to farm the bottom lane, but it's gonna have to deal with some heroes soon, and here they come. Silence is up. Stampede already used. Spirit Breaker is doing his best to help, but what can Spirit Breaker do other than be like, ah, crap, now I'm in trouble? I think East might be dead as well.
I think he's gonna go down too. There's no way to really get out of that one. That actually only wants to farm. He's Medusa. So yeah, this is a great showing so far by TC.
I don't know why. It's crazy to me that this lineup with the lack of stuns on the cut side could just literally run up to a hero like Mars like that and kill him. Like that was a silencer and a death prophet that just ran up to Mars and killed him.
I feel like there's so many moments where they have died.
Prophet obviously bursts back on a league of his own, but you know, has the Guardian Greaves, so Hooded Defiant. This is a very aura heavy, ready to team fight build, and gonna see a little bit of impact here as it's a free kill onto the Skywrath. Can they also take out Silencer? No, Stampede away. In fact, Centaur, he charges in, but now he's the new focus. He's a little tankier.
Bristol coming in from behind soon.
Oh yeah, and that's he pointed out that's the cue to maybe think about getting out. I mean, Global Silence is going to be activated right as that death takes place, though. So EMP down, however, Spirit Breaker calling a response down here, and there is Bristleback. He does indeed show up. Nice spear. Keeps him out for a couple of seconds. Although Broodmother's having so much trouble getting away, he's hiding in the tree. He says, please don't stick around. No, I'm not here, I swear, but the ghosts are giving it away. And the Centaur finishes the job.
Man, that's so strong. The ghosts just keep chasing.
Charge as well, so they got the vision, but you don't want to chase too far.
He's running to Bristleback. That's his safety.
Yeah. Bristle, help me! Oh, and a global silence. So now East having to be careful. Ravish popping the BKB. They're going in to spear, but nothing to spear him too. And Ravish realizing that he's got to get out. So there's that free TP.
Yeah, a bit awkward for Ravish there. It's the paycheck after you manage to take down your opponent, but they're gonna have to do it without that extra money that, of course, Team Cut are enjoying. All that map control gold, but yeah, you gotta give it to Penguin Squad. They're actually hanging in there pretty good in this game. As I say that, Crawler immediately dies.
Well, and that's they're on a razor's edge at the same time, right? It's the example right there. We talk about the map control, and Rubik just oversteps a little bit too much, but Silencer overstepping. Oh, global silence used right before his death. The TP coming in for Scourge Protect as well. They are going to turn into Mars with it, and the kill on a Spear Breaker. That global silence right before the death. Hoping to secure a couple of turns.
You're fighting into a former disadvantage. He might get caught out here. The bait by Silencer.
That was phenomenal bait. Yes, that's exactly what Silencer was doing with Centaur and crew nearby. That was the game plan for the cut, and Broodmother got a little too antsy.
Yeah, that was nice. They were hanging around with the Centaur, just making sure that, you know.
Believe that was a shards picked up by Death Prophet, if I'm not mistaken. Has that now either way. So she's benefiting from that. And then, of course, you have the Aegis in the hands of Bristleback. So tier 3 items have started to pop out as well, benefiting both teams. That's a kill on a Rubik.
Huh.
Found at the top.
That Skywrath ulti was invisible for me. I wonder if he had the same thing on Rubik, because he stood in it for a while before he forestaffed. So maybe he was just not seeing it. Sometimes there's a bug on Skywrath ulti that it can be invisible.
Focus. The Exorcism kills doing their work. Rubik doing what he can with the Crypt's room that he stole, but they are just going to give it up. I mean, you see what Broodmother's doing this whole time. Does
they're
get
keeping
2
mid. They
tower
could punish
kills.
right now.
Oh my gosh, she's going tier 3.
Thinking twice about it.
Yeah, he did not realize they TP'd into, as you were saying right there, to the tree, so he gets taken out. Meanwhile, back over here, though, because of those TPs, Global Silence, however, uses a Ravage Cerritos. Not gonna matter, just gets melted in the midst of that fight. Snow is gonna be able to take out the Silencer, but at what cost? Snow, likely, I mean, is force a man up, no more mana left. He's doing what he can, and Sadman now getting silenced up as well. It's not enough, though, for the Medusa. Medusa still falls, and Crawler left behind. The last one standing for Penguin Squad, no longer unstoppable indeed. The cut can now push base further. And you have to be a bit more greedier, that's understandable, but that second tower kill should have been the fallback cue for Bristle, or for more so for Broodmother. It feels like, you know, if she does fall back into the trees, TP away, you know, who knows? Obviously a hindsight thing to say, sure, but it did seem like overstepping ever so slightly, going for that tier 3 and uphill themselves at that point. But we're 1 racks away from Mega Creeps. Bristleback, he still has the Aegis, so he wants them to kill him, which they're going to do. And
so up in 10.
Come back up. Charge in. He's going to the back lens, going for the Silencer. And he's just gonna melt as a result right there. So Centaur got lifted up as he went in. Got Medusa with the Stone Gaze, the Arena combo. Last stand here for the side of Penguin Squad is going to be the true last stand, because unfortunately, it is gonna be the last one, that is. That's what I mean. Medusa's dead.
Medusa goes down, and that should be the nail in the coffin here, as the Exo is still up and ticking as well. But they're gonna back out, and yeah, GG gets called by Penguins. They know they can't really come back from Mega Creeps at 33 minutes. Medusa is great against Megas, but they didn't have enough. And Bully and then Nature's Prophet is a hard carry to reach. Penguins, I think they have a very tough order here to take down this guy to the off lane. So he has to be safe lane, which means they're flexing it between who plays what role. And both teams going into each other here.
Oh my gosh, yeah, looking to brawl right off the bat, but just like game number 1, it was the cut that actually, well, more so found Penguin Squad alone and got a free kill, but never mind, EMP's gonna be the one going down for Satoshi. Actually credit for the first blood, so the cut, technically, it's a theme of trees up here at the top lane for the cut, and the Nature's Prophet with the Tree Protector, so the safe lane Nature's Prophet, as that's a kill though. That was actually at the bottom lane, yeah, bottom lane going down right there. Apologies. Talking about the top lane action, but Phoenix gets taken out. Again, that was that 10th pick Phoenix. I believe you were mentioning that, Waga. It's like a little bit odd almost seeing that 10th pick Phoenix. Well, what's the concept behind it?
It surprised me.
So, Nature's Prophet, though, again, it was a completely different team and different player and even a different role, technically, but that Ags looked pretty good. Hold that thought, though, because bottom lane, Sark actually needs to be really careful here. Phoenix assisting.
One more Q.
Spirits, but yeah, Chive's trying to get it for that auto attack. Be God, he has another Arcane Bolt. It's not going to be enough, though, right? Yeah. Just
he's
barely.
safe, and Bigot is just gonna run in and die. I mean, he was sort of out of resources here, so if he doesn't die, what can he really do on Skyra? Yeah, nice for P-Squad there. They managed to get some extra experience for themselves.
Yeah, those Fire Spirits, again, I mentioned not a whole lot Phoenix can do, but Fire Spirits is one of those little bits, and it was enough to save. In the end, mid lane, though, no saving happening there as Bigot making the best use of that death. TP's tower, so Scourge McDuck is just enjoying his free farm meanwhile.
Oh, the blink in to steal the haste rune away from the Ember. He doesn't get it. He does have level 6.
She has Sonic Wave. Yeah, you can tell she was fake casting it right there, trying to bait out, but in the end decided not to use it. And Sadman's gonna have to teleport back to base. Has a remnant near, but gonna regen. Snow going for this? Oh, just hits it right there. Wow, that was just on the outskirts of the Sonic Wave. And now Sadman, he just teleported back in, remember. Going for the turn kill to Snow, but a nice job with the remnant away.
Here against the cut, if the cut don't sharpen up even more.
Treant Protector, level 3 Treant. I mean, he's a big hero, but he's not so
Beautiful
beefy
shards.
yet. Yeah, the shards give him 0 chance to survive. The Sprout comes out after the fact, and Scourge McDuck, I suppose, doing all that he could right there about the nature even used initially, but they want this kill and they might get it because here comes the silence. Ravish, though, he's too tanky himself on Tusk, and Snow shows up with a Sonic Wave. Scream of Pain combo. Take out Nature's Prophet. Is being charged by the Queen of Pain. She is going to fall. Double kill for Sadman. That Sleight of Fist cutting through 2. Numbers-wise.
But is stronger at this stage. Tusk getting charged. Might be in trouble.
I love the snowball comes up. They immediately turn around, but baiting him in now. He's gonna shard, do all that he can to survive. There's no supports coming though. I figured on the minimap we see something, but they're coming now. I mean, he's lived so long. The seal hits, and there's that egg, our first egg of the game, and that will force the cut to fall back. But now Spirit Breaker, he's trying to charge out. No, they bait in Tusk Farm. Bring up to you because of all the fighting, but a little bit of dead time. Again, Nature's Prophet, obviously he's not going the Ags, but we saw that Ags impact Nature's Prophet in recent matches. Is that something that could have been a thought, you think, or does this just make too much sense?
I don't think so at all in this game because of his role. Wow, they get a kill on the Queen mid using the Skyrath Silence and the Ember as well. But to answer your question, I don't think it's good when you play hard carry.
Yeah.
Phoenix in trouble. Might get brought down by a charge into ulti here.
Yep.
Kill potential so high.
This is what we saw Spirit Breaker by Crawler those 2 games in the previous series. But by the way, you look at the odds right here, esportsbet.io. Check it out for yourself. Watch to earn, and it's favoring the cut, but it is very slight.
At the bottom tier 1 tower finally with the help of the treants from Furion, who keeps farming jungle as well, so not stacking up too much, and still they get the tower taken down.
Yeah, and that Furion Maelstrom finished. His own BKB being worked on. By the way, back up top, Treant is gonna be gone on Icarus dive in. That's one way to do it as well. And the Walrus Punch follow up. Of course, the blink shown off by Tusk, but now Tusk has to get away. Cookie to help. He's got a snowball in 6 seconds. Can't blink in time. Does have shards. Gonna be knocked back with another strike chain in place, and Tusk is dead. The Mortimer's Kisses trying to be a threat, but it's not gonna be.
Yeah, charge towards mid. That's a heavy damage.
Another strike, Wrath of Nature, and the Slight. Can't even move before she's dead. That's the execution that you're looking for if you're the cut.
Yeah, he has Shadowblade and Face Boots in old bottom lane. They're trying to catch the Furion. May have stayed a little bit too long.
Yep. Oh, the Overgrowth. That's not gonna work. Bit of desperation there coming out from Treant trying to save his core. At least he's gonna be fine, but yeah, really no chance for Treant Protector to get out of that one. However, the fight continues. The Ancient Seal Snapfire. There's that Mystic Flare, the heal! Oh, what a heal from Phoenix, keeping him alive barely, only for so long though. As eventually the charge comes out, but Satoshi, he is ready to fight. 14-15 has to shift and stacking. He has Shadow Dance, in comes Tusk now, and Chives even with that armor, it doesn't matter. He will melt away.
no,
Ancient Seal on Satoshi, with the silence, he can't bounce away! And down goes Slark, huge kill for the cut, but now it's Snow's turn to jump in. She shows up, she has a Sonic Wave, it's gonna hit both, including EMP, who dies shortly after. Sadman, another slight. He still is fairly healthy.
Yeah, Furion now can keep using it so much together with the Shadow Dance. You have that double survivability. And then I would say going back into a BKB would be very useful for him. Queen getting charged up. Has to be wary.
Blink. Nope, not yet. Waiting. Another strike hits. And again, it's a combo. And they even get the code Slark. What?
Dude, he got hit by one of the last ticks of the Nature's Prophet ulti, and he just disappeared. Slark, how did he die? Like, he didn't have time to react. He had no time to react at all. His HP just disappeared. I wonder how much he took from...
Usually you would think with all these hero kills, okay, transition into objectives naturally, but
Trying to get
not
Ember?
the case.
Can they burst him? He has Invis Rune.
We've seen this before. Slay, he's out, and this is a turn again. The Wrath of Nature, the explosion on his Slark, and Tusk as well. And now another tower coming for the cut. The combo is just too much to handle.
Every single Slark death is like him not using ulti because he gets chain stunned. The Spirit Breaker charging in, getting stunned. Now Phoenix also getting caught out by B-God here.
Yeah, he's gonna live. Spirit Breaker actually choosing not to commit to it all the way. Well, for now, Scourge McDuck is in though, and the Phoenix Egg is going to be killed.
Yeah, Queen ultis to get 1 kill at least.
Top lane. I mean, the fact that tier 1, all tier 1s, let alone the top tier 1, is still up, and they really wanted to kill it, and the cut is still defending it as much as they are, and it's working for them. Again, gotta be frustrating. How about bottom lane? Satoshi. Oh no, the Pounce play! What a block from Chives. The Shadow Dance activated. Tusk is gonna come in, but again, they just need to try to save him. The Gleipnir root, and down goes Satoshi. No, he's gonna survive for now. Pouncing away at the last second. They kill Tusk. Never mind, Slark is just dead, and so is Quap. All 3 cores are just dead. Just like that.
Yeah, they're just sending them straight to the morgue here. The cuts are completely in control now.
Offering Zhang, of course, could he actually he doesn't even have a TP, so it's a good thing they're not committing. Would have had to run back.
Yeah, he doesn't have it ready yet. I mean, there's no way that Slark can really have impact though until he has a BKB as well. It feels like at this stage.
Yeah, it's an impactful item to have, especially for this Radiant squad, but Queen of Pain still doesn't have it. Tusk does have it, has had it for a little bit, but going for that. I mean, they're definitely on their way to doing so, as Penguin Squad just can't really seem to find any bit of an answer, but it goes back to BKB on Quap. Okay, it's now finished. Yeah, 1,500 gold in Slark, though, so he still needs all 3 components before his own BKB.
Yeah, he did go shard, so he has that at least, but yeah, this is pretty rough. Slark, how did he die so fast? Oh, E-Blade. Oh no, E-Blade Sky blinks in on you. Soul Smoke though, they're trying to go out.
Satoshi looking to get a jump, but Sandman a little too slippery, not surprising. Charge on through, gets stun on 2, Overgrowth as well. Slark is just stunned this whole time, finally pounces out, but really doing minimal damage in the process, but now he's found by the Science. Got the Dark Pact off, however, he's good for now. Off to the side, Queen of Pain also blinking away. Somehow nobody dead after that initial clash, but we're not done yet. Crawler slowly crawling away. Gonna go for the cookie. Gets on out for now. Satoshi jumps back in, able to get some damage. Nice Sonic Wave as well, but Sadman with his BKB, he's still feeling pretty healthy. Chives is finally taken out, but now they're falling on the side of Penguin Squad. Tusk, that TP's not gonna work, especially with Skyrash showing up, and now Slark is also going to go down. Double kill for B-God. For our Jets.
They, you know, obviously had some advantage in being able to prepare here against P-Squad from the first series, but you can tell that they definitely did their homework, and the way they played is, you know, stylized a little bit to counter P-Squad, but they're also just playing much better here overall. All of them are having outstanding performances.
Yeah, I do feel like in game 1 they were absolutely just completely prepared after that first series that they saw of them. Game 2, there was some more adaptation for me that came from the cut, which even makes that much more impressive in my opinion, that this is a team that, like I said, that although it's a bit of a different roster, ultimately a bit of a core, specifically Scourge McDuck kind of leading the way, this is a team that has that Division 1 history, and they are showing that they're going to continue to be a force here in this new season in Division 2.
Yeah, as they call it.
But
GG gets called by P-Squad. They realize there's no way to get back into
Right.